Welcome to Medico Apps BDS Express. In today's masterclass, we'll be learning frenectomy. Basically, this is part 4 of mucogingival surgery, and solely this topic is also very important for your short notes for your viva. And also this topic you might have read in ortho as well, because it is important from ortho perspective too. Now, operation for the removal of frena. So by frenectomy, I means ectomy. It means that you are supposed to remove. Now, what you are supposed to remove? Frenum. Now, what frenum we are talking about? The upper labial frenum. So our frenum, it is a fold of mucous membrane, usually with enclosed muscle fibers. Right here it is present. Now it attaches the lip and cheeks to the alveolar mucosa, to gingiva and the underlying periosteum. Now, what all are the indications to perform this frenectomy? So, to prevent the accumulation of the irritants, to its interference with post-treatment healing, pocket formation and injury while brushing. Now, there are 4 types of frenal attachment. So, first is the papillary type. So, by papillary type, what I mean, when the frenum, it is inserted into the interdental papilla, at that time we can say that this is papillary type of frenal attachment. Then mucosal type. So, when the frenum is attached to the alveolar mucosa, at that time we can say that it is kind of mucosal attachment. Now, papillary penetrating type. So, when the frenum is inserted from the facial to the palatal papilla, so it is going more deep. At that time, it is known as papillary penetrating type. Then fourth is the gingival. When the frenum, it is attached in the attached gingiva itself, at that time it is gingival type. Now, frenectomy. So it is the complete removal of the frenum, including its attachment to the bone. It is indicated for the correction of abnormal diastema. So this is midline diastema, the gap in between. Why it is there? Because the frenum, it is at the lower margin. Like here you can see it is attached here. Usually it has to be till here. Now in such cases, what you're supposed to do, you're supposed to attach the you're supposed to remove this frenum. Now how we do, I'll just tell you the procedure. Now why we are even considered about this. So first is the aesthetic thing. And second, if you are taking orthodontic treatment, if the frenum is highly attached, then what will happen? Relapse cases will there. So generally after the orthodontic treatment is completed, but few even dentists, they say that before even starting the procedure, you are supposed to do this frenectomy. And few clinicians say that after you are done with the procedure, at that time you can do this frenectomy. So basically it is to prevent the relapse cases. Now this is the before picture and this is the after picture. Now, what is the technique for the removal of frenum? So after anesthetizing the area, engage the frenum with a hemostat, incise along the upper surface of the hemostat, make a similar incision along the undersurface of a hemostat. Now make a triangular resected portion like this, or the horizontal, make a horizontal incision to dissect and separate the fibers attached to the bone. Now close the wound by placing the interrupted sutures, and then you can just place the perio dressing. So this is the procedure how you perform the frenectomy.